Hello there, this is Gaming Thoughts and Opinions, and this is part of a series of high school, a thoughtful retrospective. Um, I keep forgetting more things as I go along, but I think that's the point though. Like, if you can't remember things about your high school career, it probably didn't matter. Um, so you can see how much we changed throughout our high school career. Anyway, we got social media. It's on the channel. We got egos. So if you can constructively criticize us, we will cry, but we will take it. Um, we also have an email, so you can email sweet, sweet audio. Um, I guess video as well. We'll take whatever and give us requests, anything, donations. We'll love donations.
Yeah.
Um, or you give us like a rock steel game capture, but not HD though. Just give us the regular one at 480p. We'll take anything. Anyways, we'll move on with our junior year. Summer of junior year, a very big year for me. We'll start from May 25, the day after um, the sophomore year ended. That was the first day I started on my trek to weight loss. See, the biggest thing in my high school career is just losing a bunch of weight. Like, nothing else important happened. I didn't have a girlfriend. Most of my friends don't like me that much. I never went to a party. Well, I went to one party that summer actually, with Dante Scott, a notable athlete, probably gonna,
Fun group.
huh?
Fun group, you and Dante.
Scott.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wait, well, what makes you say that?
I don't know. Y'all just seem like you would work well together.
Oh, we did until we didn't. So for some reason, Lindsay was at that party. Um, Henry's girlfriend.
They weren't dating at the time.
Yeah, they weren't. And I'm like, who's this chick? I'm like, I never saw her at school before. I don't know. Probably when Dante's girlfriend was there, Dia, uh, one of the best women athletes at the school, and well, the best. Who else was there? Jack Hyle was there, and it was like a really small party, a little family get together. His family was there. They were cooking food. We were all eating and while enjoying ourselves. But I remember what song is it? The Cupid Shuffle, and like other songs like the Wobble. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna break out of my shell. So I started dancing. I started dancing the songs with Jack.
And turns out no one was playing music and it was all in his head.
I mean, that's the kind of reaction I was getting. Like, no one was saying anything. Like, I felt like I was getting stared at by a bunch of old people. But Jack was with me. He was dancing with me. I don't know if I was doing it right.
Well, that's because Jack just goes all out all the time.
Anyways, that was a party. I don't know why I fast forward to that party. It was like the end of the summer. Anyway, so let's talk about the weight loss. It's a big thing in my summer. I lost like I was 330 something, and I went down to 280 by the first day of school. And I was so you want to know my diet? It was breakfast was 5 eggs. I know that sounds like a lot, but trust me, it's just not.
You're a growing boy. You need your protein.
Whatever. For lunch, I had tilapia, like a thing like I thought it was 12 ounces of tilapia, but we'll get to that later. Um, we got a can of tuna and some like a chicken breast.
Tilapia, a can of tuna, and a chicken breast all for lunch?
No, that was the snack was tuna, and
Okay.
dinner was the chicken breast, which I
Okay.
thought was 8 ounces big, but it wasn't. And I logged all of this in like MyFitnessPal. Like, it basically counts your calories for you and projects your weight loss or weight gain. Um, and I thought I was eating like 12,000 calories, but I found out once I got a food scale, I was weighing my food and I was actually drastically under eating. Which the way I was under eating, it would probably kill like a regular sized person like you. Um, but since I mean,
I don't know. I've skipped entire meals like weeks at a time. I would just not eat breakfast or lunch.
nah,
I had
but you
some,
probably made it up with something else though, right?
I had some pretty bad weight loss, like weight fluctuations.
Mm. Um. Anyways, I I basically did that for the whole summer. All I did for that whole summer was wake up, go to the gym, uh, come back home, and eat tuna fish and read 1984 until I was done. Um, and watch Funhouse videos, like Funhouse YouTube videos. It's not like a circus or anything. It's like an actual comedy YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I don't remember doing anything. No, I watch a lot of wrestling too. Not many video games were played that year, and
That's different for you.
that's very different. Um, and then that I was just like super. I don't know what drove me to like how driven I was. I can't recapture like that motivation again to do anything. Like I'm like the opposite now. Like I don't want to do anything. Um, I don't know why. Like I just told myself like, what do I want? I want a girlfriend. I want to be successful, and I want to be viewed as somebody worth being around. So what's one thing that I could do to make myself better? Um,
Work out.
I guess yeah. I guess just lose a bunch of weight, and I feel like when I do this, maybe then I'll be worthy of somebody's attention. I mean, it's not a dumb thing to think, but how vain people are, like knowing that, I would think like, well, this is a big thing. This is a big aspect of being like this is your personality too. So
Yeah.
came back with a nice solid 280. I'm like, there was like oh Mark, is that, whoa, and like yeah, that basically lasted like a month, and then yeah, I mean that wore away pretty quickly. Cause like girls still don't care. I don't talk to them. I guess they like a man that's like super. I don't know if I would say funny. Cause I thought I had that covered. Really, Sam. I thought I had that covered, but I guess I don't. Anyways, they don't like me. Maybe they think I'm secretly a dyke because my haircut sometimes. But anyways, that's how I feel. I have very low self-esteem. Anyway, how was your
Okay.
summer?
Summer was good, I guess. I think that's when my sister got married the second time.
You have a sister?
Half sister, 2 half sisters. So 1 whole sister. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both on my dad's side. I think that's when she got married, so I went up there.
Hey, was that the one that your dad met on Backpage?
No. My dad didn't meet anyone on Backpage. The internet wasn't around when he met.
Oh yeah, I guess that is true.
It wasn't around. So that summer was pretty uneventful. I did the school reading, went to the wedding. Nothing else much happened.
That alright. You didn't play through like many video games?
No, nothing. No, nothing big.
So going into this, my classes were like, I totally got rid of orchestra because I needed the extra study hall. Because I was failing last year. I'm like, I guess I need a little bit more time to bullshit around and not do my work. So I got a cafeteria study hall with Sam and some other people. Hi, Kay, Cameron, Elijah. I love that study hall.
That study hall was great.
But I didn't.
Didn't hang out with us for the first half.
For the first half, I'm like, yeah, I'll just, cause I'm like all the study halls before. I'll just go to the library because I either hated the study hall or I didn't have any, like I just like being alone by myself because no one around me. I felt like I don't want to talk to you. I'm like, I did like sitting by in Gusman study hall the year before. I did like sitting by Peter Winsauer because he played he played Civilization 5 in class, and I was like watching him playing Civilization. Never spoke more than one sentence to him my whole entire life, but I would just watch him play Civilization, and it was awesome. Anyways, I just hung out in the cafeteria just doing whatever, just doing homework until I found out, oh wait, Sam is in the study hall. I guess I'll sit by him, and I'm like, who are all these people? And I felt like from the first day, Kay gave me a look. Who's this black guy? Like, oh no.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's not racist, but that would actually be fitting. To give you that weird look. You missed a couple of rousing games of Monopoly because we didn't get anything done in that study hall.
Why didn't y'all bring it back?
Monopoly? I don't know. They just got tired of it because it was on High's computer, and High's is messed up. His sister put it in the freezer. Put his laptop in the freezer.
Yeah, there's no recovering from that.
It's just no.
But how old is her sister?
I can't remember which one it was. It might have been one that was like in college at that time, or at the time that we were in that study hall, or could have been a younger sister. I don't know.
What a dick. Wow. Anyways, I had going up to that so that was pretty much like December when I started joining y'all.
Yeah.
Before that, I was pretty alone. I had another study hall first period. No, not first period. I had a study hall then, and with Miss Steinbauer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think I was with Donovan. No, I'm getting confused. That was sophomore year. No, I had a study hall with Miss Youngblood that year. And Miss Youngblood study hall had a bunch of little dumb freshmen in there, and I hated them. So all I did was sit on her computer and like do stuff, just surf the web, and like
Surfing the web, man.
I feel like I was hogging the computer. I felt bad because there was only like two, and I was using.
Don't feel bad. They're freshmen.
But then like I remember one time they wanted to come use the computer. Like, can I use the computer? I'm like, sure.
I will slap you down, kid.
I'm like, you seem so scared. I'm like, I mean, you see I'm bullshitting here.
You're a large man.
I'm on 50-50 Reddit.
Oh no.
One of the great hallmarks of freshman year was when it was me, Dantes, my boy Zarison.
Zarison was fun.
Ricky, we were all in them, and Young, I think, was there too.
Of course, Young.
That was a very eclectic group, a motley crew, some would say. And we sat in that and we did 50-50 Reddit. And I remember we saw, well, you could go see for yourself, it's still there. And we can go click. We would go click the thing multiple times to get the good one. So dumb. Oh my god. I remember, I don't know if it was real or Photoshop, but I saw a picture of a guy who like scratched his flesh all the way down to his skull. But it looked fake because it had no blood. It was just a white skull. But apparently he was a heroin addict, so he couldn't feel it. Until he did, God, and he freaking screamed. I want to go back, but I know I don't. Anyway.
I want to go back to junior year.
Just replay it all again?
If I could redo it, yeah.
Did you enjoy AP US history?
Yes. I mean, I did enjoy the actual class, but I enjoyed sitting with you guys.
Yeah, that's when we met Aries.
That's when you met Aries.
Oh, you met him before?
Yeah, in math. I had him in math that year.
I really enjoy Aries, and Sas was right next to me. And, yes. and Christian was on the other side. I felt like we were always like ignoring him. Because ever since
he was sitting in the corner always. He was sleeping or on his phone.
Yeah, but I felt like we could involve them more in conversation. Like that changes the whole course of that year. Because since the way we were sitting, I'm facing y'all three guys like this.
Yeah.
And he's behind me, so I'm like, I want to talk to him too, because I like him. He's a friend. And I'm like, no, I can't because I can't do both. It's like
it would have been less discreet if you, because you would have had to like turn more around.
Yeah.
To include him in the discussion, I would have had to go over Aries.
Anyways, I'm the junior. That the only thing that really stood out was that study hall with me and them, like me and y'all. So many great moments. The ISIS beheading.
Oh yeah, y'all looked up that.
That was definitely a highlight.
Sure. Sure.
I don't know. What was your favorite moment? Because I was kind of the one that's kind of doing shit. You were the one kind of just sitting there enjoying it all.
From that study hall.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just when I was dicking around on like Pokemon.
Oh, I remember that. I would make Pokemon Emerald X and you played through it, and I watched you. I skipped whole classes to come watch you in your study hall. The other study hall in the cafeteria to watch you. I'm like, hey, Coach Jody, I got a project. All right, go do it. All right, pull up the chair.
Yeah, that other study hall was amazing. Mm-hmm. I'm still in a Facebook chat with most of them, the 4A squad.
So I remember that I remember coming over there, it was like you, David, Emiliano, and somebody else. Who was it?
Henry and Riley. And Viet and Ben were there. And Sage.
And I remember coming there that day when I came in to watch you play games. I remember one day playing Skyrim. And right before I walked in to watch you play video games, Mr. Dupre told me, hey, when are you going to turn that essay? I'm like, any day. Any day, I'm going to finish it today, and I'm going to turn it in tomorrow. Never turn that essay in. Never turn that essay in.
Yeah, I didn't do most of Dupe's essays, and so instead of me participating in the class discussion, which I never really did anyway, he just had me do the essays then.
So let's talk about Dupre.
Let's talk about him.
Because I totally forgot about him. Now, every day I see him, I just say hi. He kind of says hi, but he acts since we don't ever talk in a substantive conversation anymore, it's like, what's the point of even us talking to each other?
Yeah.
I still never said thank you for writing that letter of recommendation. I feel kind of like a jerk for that, but I mean, there's no going back now. It was like 6 months ago. So, anyways, dupes,
Dupes.
as they say. What's your thoughts on him?
He was a great teacher.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I can't.
I think he was a good person. I don't know
He was a good person. He wasn't a bad teacher. I mean, I'm not at the school anymore, so you could say him being lax is what put me there. But I didn't fail out of his class, so.
I don't think he was a bad teacher, but I don't think like he wasn't like it's English class. You're not gonna learn anything. And it's like it's not really. You shouldn't think about that being a class. It's a place where we talk and give our opinions about stuff that we're reading. So I wouldn't even call him a teacher. He's a guy that
facilitator.
Yeah, facilitator. About that exactly about.
He's LeBron's playmaker.
Yeah,
that he needs so much.
LeBron's playmaker.
Never mind.
Okay.
It was a thing. I'm crazy.
Okay.
It's been a day.
It happens. Anyways, I remember having those like being forced to have a discussion. I hate that. Contrived discussion. Then you have to participate twice. So I'm like, before every discussion, I tell them to pray, hey, pick me first so I can ask a question. And then I can be like, for the rest of the 40 minutes, I'm just thinking of how can I just come in and say some like little shitty thing about somebody else's comment to get the second point. That was interesting. I remember one time I had to be like the guy who took down the points, and I don't know why I was acting like such a jerk that day. I'm like, I'm the one that's leading the discussion. You're not. I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing? I was
like, no. He's asking the question now.
Oh my god, like, cause when you put me in that role, like, should I be like, he said, okay, you're the leader of discussion, Mark. Okay.
Do I let it flow or do I make it flow? Like, how?
I don't know how to facilitate the discussion with 20 people that, like, some of them don't even want to participate. So I feel bad for like calling them out. Hey, you should participate. Like, I think they know that. Obviously, they come to this class every day. They know they need to participate.
Yeah.
And like, if I'm not gonna, I don't have anything insightful to say. Like, it's a book. It's a book that's on SparkNotes.
It's a book that we were told to read, but SparkNotes is our
Everything's
website.
on. Shout out to Schmoop. When SparkNotes don't have it, Schmoop got it. That saved a couple of lives. You know, I could have felt out a couple times, but you know, thanks to Schmoop,
it saved literal lives.
And yeah. Man, I don't like how. I just don't like having discussions every class. I don't like those essays, how subjective they were. And he embraced the subjectivity. Like, he didn't even like mask it by having some type of rubric like every other teacher. No, I'm just gonna like, if I feel like it's a 100, I'll give you one.
It's like you just have to be deep, man. But it's like, how deep do you want to go?
But it ain't that deep, as they say.
It's not deep enough. It's like, okay, Dupes, I know you're a very lax teacher, and I love you for that sometimes, but a little more structure, please.
Yeah.
Just a little more objectivity in your grading.
I learned throughout my school career that I love structure, just so I don't follow it. Like, if you give me a structure, I may not follow, but at least this is what I should be doing. And when I'm at my optimal best, like, I'm doing this instead of like, I don't even know what to do. Like, I don't like having breaks anymore because I have nothing. Like, I don't have an objective. So like, when I'm sitting at home during Mardi Gras break, I'm like, yeah, I guess I could play all these games I haven't beat yet, but I don't know which order or what should I do in those games. Like, I really have I can sit there like I don't know what to do. Like, should I finish Pokemon Sun or should I like play Madden? I want to do both, but I can't do both at the same time. I guess I could, but I would probably die in both. I somehow die in Madden. Explain that to me. But anyways, I just like I thrive with that structure, and this class had no structure, and the essays had no structure. Like, hey, just write. And I'm like, okay, you don't do that. Maybe you do that with professional writers or just older people that are experienced with writing.
Yeah.
But you don't do that with high school students that we're doing this for a grade. Like, it's not like we're doing this to actually give opinions. We're doing this for a finite thing so we can like go to college. So I'm like, I don't like that aspect about him. But he did shape. Like, I'd rather have him than what was the alternative?
Morehouse.
Nah.
Yeah,
it was.
I think she did every junior class.
Happy I didn't have her twice in a row. I can really have somebody that's really uptight about work, or somebody that really doesn't care if I turn an essay or not.
Yeah.
Who else was what I had that year? Science. What's up? Biology I had Moorhead again. Jeez. Oh man. I had Gabe in that class and Dante, and it was.
Gabe's fun.
Man, I don't even know. I'm old. That's the year I was on the basketball team. I finally was able to play on the basketball team. All the friends said at the beginning of the year, we all gonna play on JV. Me, Marcus, Dantes, Joshua Tanner, Donovan, and I think that was the five of us. I really think I'm forgetting somebody. No, that was us. We all and Jawan. He was already playing on the basketball team. Like, and that was a crew. Like that was like most of us didn't even play basketball on the team ever before. This is our first year. Like I think Dantes was going to, but he like broke something. I failed off.
Of course he did.
Marcus never played before. Donovan was just bad at basketball before because his first year. Before that was his first year, and now he was like great that year. And it was a fun experience being around my friends, but we just kept losing so many games, and the coach was just like, jeez. But going up to that season, like going to condition every day, I felt like I was getting better. Doing the 6 weeks of practice before the season even started with all my friends was awesome.
That's cool.
And then first game, first play, I think I said it was like a pick and roll. I set a pick, I rolled a basket, but the ball handler immediately, as soon as I set the pick, they swung the ball to the corner, to like the right wing.
Yeah.
That was Dantes at the ball. It would have been so perfect if I made that layup. Cause as soon as he got the ball, I was cutting to the basket. He gave me the ball. There were like two people on me, and I just immediately go up, and I just missed the layup by like an inch. Like it just rose off the rim. But I didn't feel bad about it because I got fouled, but they didn't call the foul. So like, you know how hard they have to hit me for me to fall like that? Like I fell like on my back, and I'm like, man, I'm usually not expressive when I'm playing basketball. I'm like, what? Come on! And I'm like, nope, I'm not giving you a whistle because you're the equivalent of Shaq. Like, shut up! God, I hate referees so much. Well, it was a pretty painful year. We lost most of our games because we're not that good. And I had a couple good games. Every home game, I played horribly because I had anxiety issues.
Don't worry, performance issues are common among men your age.
Well, I remember one game, my best game was at McDonald's 35, and I got a nice little, like, fast break block. It wasn't a chase down block. It was just like, he thought he could do like one of those Kyrie Irving layups, but he couldn't because he's like 5'1". So I just slammed it out of bounds, and I felt good. Like everything was going great. I think I scored 4 points and got like 8 rebounds, and I got like a block or two. And it was the last possession of the game. It was like we need somebody to go in the middle and stop a basket from happening. And he put me in, but like it wasn't the substitution time. So as soon as I was about to walk in, he pulled me back, and I fell down like flat on my back, and the bench just busts out laughing. I'm like, oh god! Even in my best moment, I can't be like taken seriously. But then I was able to get in the game for the last possession. He misses it, and we win the game, and I felt good. Man, it didn't get much better than that. And that was only midway through the season. It was pretty depressing. So
you won Most Improved, didn't you?
Yeah. Even though I played for 1 year.
You improved from that first game to that last game.
I did. I played competently in the last game. I got a reverse layup, and I got I don't know what else. I scored something else too. But I was mostly like an Andrew Bogut. After he got injured, Andrew Bogut. I would just be...
So Golden State Andrew Bogut?
Yeah, I would be good on defense. I don't remember getting that many fouls when I think about it, and I wouldn't score many points. Like, I never wanted to shoot because I was scared of missing a layup. And I remember I shot a couple mid-range shots. I made a couple, I think, but I remember I airballed one. Man. Yeah, that was the athletic career. And I remember last game, I told myself, after this game, I'm quitting. I'm like, that's the last time I put on a uniform. I'm happy because of it, because I would not be happy on varsity. Cause so much pressure. I never had so much pressure on myself in my life. I don't know. Have you felt that?
No, probably not. I don't do much big stuff, so.
Well, how was your junior year? Like, tell us anything that haven't been said.
Well, nothing really happened. I had art history with Elijah. That was probably my best class.
Why did you take art history?
Because I was told it would be an easy AP, and it kind of was.
Yeah, easy for an AP. But, like, I'd rather take...
No, it was an easy class. I learned a lot. I now get to feel culturally superior to people in discussions.
I don't think anyone cares about art, though. It's not like people...
No, but I can make them feel bad because I do care.
Well, I'd rather have, like, a knowledge about history of politics and democracy rather than some art, because people don't care about paintings. But people always talk about politics like they know what they're talking about.
But art gets you a look into politics.
It could.
It did for me. Yeah. I still hate politics. I just hate... That's a different rant for a different time. So, but, yeah, art history, I had that with... It was like a small class of like 7 people. 7, 8 people.
Who was teaching that?
Mr. Kloss.
Oh, Jesus.
What? You got a problem with Kloss?
We'll get to that. Discussion for a different day.
Yeah, okay. That class was good. Study hall was great, like you said. Didn't make much advancement with the ladies. The girl who I was going to ask out sophomore year broke up with her boyfriend, and I was so close, because I was almost there, until Lynette told me she didn't like guys anymore.
Yeah.
Lynette messed that up for me.
I don't think that messed
it ended up not being true.
Oh, really?
From what I've heard, it's not true. And I don't know where... Lynette said something about she don't know where she heard that, but... Well, people are weird.
Well, I remember I was obsessed over one girl the second semester. Obsessed.
Yeah. I can't say I'm obsessed either. I can't say.
Like, I wrote songs.
Whoa.
Not. I didn't give them to her. I wrote like
you
essays.
Still have those?
I still have the essay. I looked at it this morning.
Why?
Because I felt strongly, and I don't know why.
Who is this girl?
I mean, you know, this is my motto. If you ever listen to like Jalen Jacoby, that's a podcast on ESPN.
I don't.
He used the term on wax, which means on the record. So everything in my life, I'm making a point. Everything is on wax. Everything's on the record. So I'm gonna say the name right now. Her name's Ava. She's a beautiful woman, still is, and she was. And she was like, the thought about when I think about a beautiful woman in my dreams, before I even met her, she is what that looks like. Nice muscular calves.
Small wrists.
I mean, yeah, compared to me, I guess, but she had a small, fit body, had brown skin, very good hair, and being nice. I'm not gonna get into that. We're gonna
don't
get into that.
Don't go any further. She go to Franklin?
Yeah, she's still. Yeah.
Your grade? Our grade? Cool.
You know, funny thing about she had a boyfriend.
They always do.
You know who she was? Who it was?
Who?
Dante's guy.
What?
I think it was.
As far as I can remember, Dante's been with Dia.
Well,
like forever.
Well, that's not true anymore. And I'm pretty sure the second half of last.
What? What?
It's not true anymore.
Okay, well, this is a
I heard somebody mention in passing that Dante goes out with her back then. I mean, I don't care. I don't really care anymore. I mean, she's whatever. I'm probably not gonna there's no point in me trying to get a girl right now.
There's every point in you trying to get a girl right now.
What, so I could never see her again?
Why not?
I mean... Maybe
you'll pull a Henry and convince her to go to college with you.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
It's insanely dumb. You don't base you don't mortgage the next 4 years and that 4 years trickle out into the next 20 years just because you like somebody right now. Like, this person could very easily get sour with you in a day.
I did that. I tried to convince as many people as possible to go to college in Minnesota. Or the surrounding states.
Why?
Because I don't want to leave my friends, but I also want to leave here. It's a conundrum. I got a couple people to go up north. I mean, they didn't go because of me, but they're going, so I'll call it a win.
I hope they know it's gonna be cold.
I've told them. I've made it abundantly clear. I have a pitch. It's like 11 text messages. It splits up into 11.
Big thing about the junior year was German class. It was not good.
Yeah, I was not at all.
Cause I don't think that was the beginning of VHL, but it definitely was when we started using it prominently. Cause we had Mr. Radaway, not Miss Frau Becker. Well, they call her Miss Frau Becker.
Ms.
But Mr. Radaway, okay, walk into the class. Here's a 10-minute PowerPoint. Next rest of 80 minutes, you're doing VHL. I know you could do this at home. I know you have like 3 classes for like the rest of the day, and you probably need to do your homework. But I'm not gonna let you use it as a study hall because that will undermine me. I really like his class was such a waste of time.
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't learn anything either. Like I feel like if I had Frau the third for German 3, I would have took German 4 because I actually been confident in my knowledge. But I felt like in German 3, I was just like, if anything, I'm losing knowledge. Because I'm just sitting here cheating off Dantes on VHL. Like, we're like, okay, I'll do half, you do half. And we end up learning nothing.
No, you do a third, I do a third, he does a third.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Remember, we were all there.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then there was a plagiarism accusation that stemmed from a very big miscommunication.
Oh, yeah, because the question was a personal question. And since it required a personal answer, right?
I don't know.
What was it then?
No, it was like that project that we had to do. We had to like write a story, but we all thought that he said you could work in groups.
I remember that.
I distinctly remember him saying you could work in groups.
He did say that.
But then when we go to turn it in, it's like, no, it's not quite what he said. Apparently, it's not what he thinks he said.
That is what he said. What was the project about?
It was like writing a story. Or you had to write like an interview or something.
Oh yeah, and we had to highlight the different parts of speech.
Yeah, and the different like vocab words or whatever.
That's so dumb.
I just didn't do that project. I'm like, you know what? I don't care anymore. You can fail me if you want.
Okay.
Don't give a fuck.
So I ended up getting a grade for it. And I ended up getting like a C or a D on a project anyway. And then you get a 0, obviously.
Oh yeah, I didn't turn it in. But I didn't fail the class, so props.
Nah, I still got an F. I got an F on the final exam, and I turned that thing in with a smile. See you next year.
Here you go.
Oh man. So we'll go over like 3 main points. How I change as a person.
How'd you change as a person?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, us. I don't know. I came a little more out of my shell. Like I gained a few more friends. I was more comfortable talking to people of the opposite gender. I screwed my life up pretty bad. That kind of sent me into a spiral, failing out, or not failing out because I didn't fail, but I was passing in all my classes except Algebra 2. I think I was over retention, so it was just that F. That didn't let me come back. But then I saw Elijah and a couple other people at summer school that ended up going back.
Why didn't you just like take Algebra 2 like during senior year? Can you do that?
I don't know. They just didn't let me come back. They were like, "Hey Sam, you could look for another school." So I looked for another school.
So dumb. Elijah back at it this year with his old antics, not doing work, using senior privileges when he doesn't have senior privileges. So he's just leaving school and he's not supposed to.
Yeah, see what I mean?
I don't have senior privileges either, so I have an F in pre-calculus. But that will change soon enough, hopefully. Anyways, I mean, junior year, the second thing is women. Yes, women. None.
Yeah.
Third thing is the workload, I guess. I mean, that's pretty easy. You show up. That's like beginning, like, okay, this is not that bad. Oh, IRP, though. The independent research.
IRP. I almost died.
I remember I did everything like on time, whatever. I didn't do the experiment. Did not do the experiment. I was my own thing like testing the pH, the effects of pH on brine shrimp. I bought the shrimp. I bought a tank. I bought a filter, and I got like detergent and stuff to modify the pH. One thing is, since brine shrimp shells are very small, they get sucked into the filter. That's not good.
That is not good.
You need to buy a special filter that costs like $50. Which doesn't matter anyway, because you have 2 months to do it, and it's probably gonna take forever to come from China. And I'm not going to the store for buying it for even more. So it was too little, too late. So I ended up on my poster board. We had to take pictures, and I'm taking pictures of the equipment, of me not actually doing the experiment, and it was low res enough where they're like, "I'm guess this is an experiment."
Close enough.
And I didn't turn. You had to turn your poster board to the library. And I didn't do that. I just put it in Mr. Morehead's class. And the one class I came in, he asked me, "Why didn't you put your poster board in the library?" I'm like, I just froze. I didn't know how to answer the question. Like, I didn't even say I didn't know how to do that. I just didn't answer the question. I just stared at him for like a good 30 seconds. I'm like, and he's like, "All right," and like moved on, and he gave me a B, and then that was that. Never talked to that man again. I don't see how people like him so much. I don't think he's. I think his personality like this distracts you from the fact that he's not all that as a teacher.
I don't know. I've never had the man.
It's okay to have opinion on him.
No, I don't know the man. So I don't.
Yeah, junior. Yeah. Multiple times where I almost desecrated myself.
Desecrated or defecated?
Defecated. I mean, I guess that's both. Because I found out for some reason I developed an allergic reaction to dairy. And I'll just say that. So that was junior year.
Yeah, that was junior year.
Somebody's getting it